Hey, I'm your new narrator, and I will guide you through the hunted Sarco across the river. Looking for Delos. Takar is collecting random pickups for no reason, trying to get that Sarco to follow him into the jungle. A Demetro between the trees. Diversion was successful. Sarco was distracted at the lower river end. So, we can cross the river now, into the upper jungle for more XP. Dense jungle giving me the creeps. Oh, there you are.
I'm not sure why, but the giant...
Okay, if you want it so. Oh, there you are.
Among the bottom of the island's dinosaur food chain is a small herbivore called Pego. Might reasonably expect for a creature of its tiny stature. Its beak appears purple fibrous strands. Pegomastix is likely to ignore any nearby creature and continue foraging, unless it's attacked.
Fuck off,
At
human.
which point, it turns into a very aggressive, though rather unthreatening opponent, shrieking and whooping far above its actual threat level. You would expect a creature this small and weak to live in flocks. A Pegomastix seems to be fairly...
After managing to flee from the hostile tribe, Takar encountered a pack of raptors chasing parasaurs. After that, he barely made it on this rock, trying to evaluate options, since the way to the east is factually blocked. A canoe seems valid. Jesus has nothing on Takar. There is a Sarko again. The most important and hard to get resource for canoe is hide, so you know the drill. Takar left quickly because he knew the Sarko was lurking around. Takar needed intel, so he abandoned saving hide for the canoe. At this point, Takar realized he was surrounded by 3 Sarkos in all directions, and the way back was blocked by Spinos. Yes, Takar saw him. Stay cool. The human tribe in this area was no more, apparently, thanks to the Sarko. When it started to rain, Takar quickly moved back to the western areas, knowing full well the Spino would only hardly realize what's going on with all that downpour, giving Takar options to gather enough hide. Take the hide, run. No reason to stay around. Sarko. Sarko. Apparently the Sarkos were trying to tighten the slope. Time to get out of here. That rock provided shelter before. Up you go. When this persistent Sarco finally went off in the distance, it started to rain. Now was the time to water the canoe. Takar knew the risk, but couldn't resist and blundered the Dilo nest. Ichthyos were blocking the access to this explorer box, so Takar had to move around. No need for unnecessary risk.
Stegosaurus regium has approximately 16 paired rows of plates.
There were more boxes in the jungle.
There's nothing special about the diet of these tame creatures when compared to their wild counterparts. Part of that is the Beast Queen's doing, as she takes them on regular hunting excursions for training purposes. Curiously, they never have to range too far. There is an abundance of prey nearby, despite...
Helena, you're a dipstick. Going through my notes, I've realized
Run,
that there are
Forrest,
more
run.
predators than prey
No reason,
across
by the
this
way,
entire
but you
island
never
by
know, right?
almost double. That's the opposite of how any ecosystem is supposed to work. I should speak with Rockwell. Maybe he's come to a similar...
Now off to Herbivore Island.
Among the island's most tenacious pack is Hyenodon dirus, a carnivore most often found across the mountains and tundras in packs of 3 to 6. Hyenodon is a vicious chomp of scavenged meat. The Hyenodon rapidly recovers health.
Opportunist takes it all.
Despite being too small to ride, Hyenodon are still popular pets. Their intelligence means they train. Possessing the appearance of a half-duck, half-dinosaur, Hesperornis is a medium-sized fish-eating bird, common in the rivers and lakes of the island. It would be about 2/3 the height of a human if it stood tall, easily hunt down fish and other small water-dwelling creatures. Not particularly useful.
There was another box on top of the plateau. It started to rain, so worth a try. Due to improper scouting, Takar missed the major tribe building and was surprised. No box for you, I'm afraid. Left a small beacon, and if it's just for coal. Want to leave the ichthyo nest to not aggravate the parents, but greed took over, and I reckoned the ichthyos were busy fishing. Back home, opportunist takes it all. On my return, I figured there was a Pella close by. Too close for my taste. It had to die. Encircle across the river. Time for unlocks. They were well deserved. And Takar was finally able to build a home. Major structure projects had to be postponed, or potentially have human tribes attack the place. They are the worst, by far. Goodbye, survivors.